Yo, what's good? It's your boy Shxtimezy back with another video, and today we got Korean versus Black Oxtails. I'm very interested to see how this goes. This will be very interesting.
Very impressive.
Oh, perfect.
These are definitely Korean oxtails.
Still chewing.
Watch it be.
Jody, and today we're trying each other's oxtails.
If you would like to be in a video,
Make sure to check out the description
Below.
Oxtails to me, that is a Southern Caribbean style dish.
I was raised on oxtails. It was a Sunday tradition. My dad would make them. We'd bring them over to his dad's, my grandpa's.
My parents.
Oxtails to me is more of a Caribbean / Black thing. Like, I've always enjoyed oxtails, rice, and mac and cheese. I feel like those three things on your plate is like having superpowers. No cap.
Parents are from Kenya, so I grew up with a lot of African tradition. Oxtails is a delicacy that we love.
growing up, we did a lot of rice, kimchi, oxtail soup. It's definitely something that is a bit more of a comfort to me.
So where do oxtails originally come from? Honestly, I don't know.
Well, it used to be kind of cheap. You can buy it in bulk and you can make a lot of it for your family.
Traditionally, it wasn't a very coveted cut of the animal. A lot of involved work in terms of prep.
Oxtails were started off as a cheap, waste nothing type of cooking. It was something that was nutrient rich.
I think the difference between black oxtail and Korean oxtail would probably be seasoning.
Black oxtails are more like cooked in like stew and curry and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's more of
Korean
a curry type
oxtails,
thing.
traditionally, it's made into a soup a lot of times.
Oh, hell no. What the fuck? What is that, bro? Yeah, like, it genuinely gets to a point where I'm about to just start ending the video.
In Korea,
I think I am pretty competitive. I do like winning.
I am a social media chef. I did go to
That looks
culinary
like
school
they,
during
like,
COVID. You can't touch
steamed
me in the kitchen.
I put a lot of love
nothing
into this
else.
dish. I want to win.
African culture revolves around cooking. I'm winning today.
Alright, so to me, there's 3 or 4 types of oxtails. I know there's Caribbean, there's African, and then there's Korean, they said. I don't know the fourth one, but I know it's one more. But to me, like, Caribbean oxtail is more of a stew. African or a curry. I know African is more of a stew, steamed, but they steam it very well to where it's falling off the bone. And they use certain sauces and seasonings. That's just what I've heard. It's my opinion.
Today, I brought
Not
my
opinion, what I
Korean braised oxtails. So when you're making oxtails, you definitely want to start with cleaning them. So I like to soak them in cold water with a little bit of lemon, vinegar, and salt. My marinade is black pepper, grated ginger, rice vinegar, and a little bit of plum vinegar. My secret ingredient is Asian pear. So I grate that.
Fuck, bro. Like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you using pears and oxtail for, nigga? Fucking pears? The fuck? What is this ABC cooking? Talking about some goddamn pears. Some bullshit.
And put that in the marinade and in the sauce, and then just baste a little bit on top for serving. I slow cook mine for 10 hours because I really like it just fall off the bone. I did the crispy rice and some Asian pear slices to finish it. I'm hoping other people really appreciate this dish because I think it turned out really flavorful, really tender, and it's a good mix of textures to keep your mouth happy.
It don't look bad.
Wow.
It's nice.
That smells very delicious.
Very interesting.
Yeah, like,
Got a lot of
hey,
interesting
Jody, I'm sorry. I judged a book by its cover.
colors to it.
The presentation looks really great. I like the Asian pear look like. Crispy rice.
I have never seen oxtails served this way. I am anxious to try this.
This is very Korean in terms of flavor profile.
Very interesting. It seems like they boiled this.
The flavoring, when they braised, they should add a little more sweetness to it. Maybe add a little more brown sugar or honey to it.
This I don't know what it is. I think it's dried rice. Now this I haven't seen.
Hold on.
It's air fried rice or possibly baked rice. Very good.
Wow, very interesting.
Hey,
Still chewing.
I might have to try that.
I like the fruit.
Adds a nice brightness.
The pear definitely complement the oxtail. It does elevate it just a little bit more.
The oxtails are delicious. Flavorful. Seasoning is definitely different.
I think what they did really well was just have an overall balance to the dish.
If I'm correct, my bad. If I'm not, people of Asian descent can correct me. But basically, Korean oxtail is more sweet. That's low-key kind of cool. So they treat it not necessarily as a dessert, but more of a sweet and spicy type thing. Okay, that's fire.
Dish.
They did really well with the oxtail of the tenderness of it. They definitely braised it.
I love it, but it's something that would work in an upscale restaurant. But on a daily basis, I doubt it.
Something I think they could have done better. Maybe they could have added something a little bit more substantial than the leaf of lettuce.
The rice was just way too crispy for me. The flavoring needed a little more lift on it, so maybe add a little bit of salt on it just to give it a little more taste to it.
These are definitely Korean oxtails.
Definitely Korean. This is definitely traditional orichim, which is Korean for like braised meat.
The oxtails, the way it had it braised with the sesame.
What did he say? Braised meat? Meat that is cooked using a combination that involves first searing in it fat, simmering it slowly, covering it with liquid. Oh, shine and shimmer, covering. Tender, juicy, versatile, different from stewing. So it's like stewing, but you're using I know when you stew it, you kind of remove the juice and you kind of add a sort of sauce. I see. I think I see what they're doing.
Cheese on it is definitely Korean. The pear, definitely Korean style.
I would give it a 7.
I think I would give this dish a solid 8.
I would rate this dish right here a 6. Overall, the presentation, beautiful.
I feel gonna be a 7.
Looks can be deceiving.
7.5. 6. 7.
Today, I brought my oxtails. First thing I did was clean them. Second thing I did was season them. I went to the market and I did see some Jamaican oxtail seasoning. I'd never tried that before, but I thought it was interesting. Seasoned them, covered them, put them in the fridge. Next day, came back home, added more seasoning. This time salt, pepper, garlic salt, parsley, all that stuff. Mixed it up, put it back in the fridge. Next day, I began to cook it. I took each oxtail and I fried them. And then after that, I got my onions, garlic, parsley, red peppers, bell peppers, put my oxtails, and then pour a little water, let it simmer a little bit. Leave it like that for maybe 30 minutes. I put a little red wine and let it cook. And here we are. The other contestants would absolutely love my oxtails. They're not gonna stop eating it.
There is some serious seasoning in here.
The smell smells great.
Definitely a lot more oxy, a lot more forward with just like the actual meat.
I'm thinking this person is real confident with their oxtail because there are no sides. So it's standing alone. Let's see if it stands up to the challenge.
Has a bit of a spice to it.
The smell, the aroma is there, but the taste isn't there.
The flavor is there.
Flavor profile is pretty unique. More emphasis on kind of like the fattiness of the oxtail.
Damn, bro.
For me, I believe it's missing the veggies, potatoes, some kind of beans.
It's not the
Yeah,
most
I feel like
tender,
it needs
but the
vegetables
flavor
or
is there. I'm loving the seasoning. It's a little on the salty side, but I don't mind it.
I think they did really well with
How old is this guy right here? He seems like a great guy. And how old is Jody? Just curious. She looks like she's like in her 20s/30s. She looks pretty young. This guy looks like he's in his late 20s, early 30s. He's just living life, doing amazing things. He must be a chef.
bring the smell to your nose, but when you actually dig into it, it's not
Oh, he
there.
is a chef.
I'm feeling like they definitely marinated their meat because it is locked in. It's pretty good.
It did a really good job of just the flavor of the oxtail and complementing it.
The meat, I would like to cook it a lot longer than what this is right here. If I will eat my oxtails, I want them to be nice and tender. The broth, to me, it need to be a little more thicker. It's got to be more like a stew to me.
Some things I think they could have done better is just cook the meat even just like 2 hours longer, and then you know your girl wants some sides. Some type of bread to kind of sop up some of this broth is what I'm thinking.
What I think could have been done better, maybe, is just the oxtail itself was a little bit hard to get around, not as tender, I would say.
I would definitely say this is more Korean style. It's lacking the Caribbean taste to it.
I think this is black oxtail. I'm thinking that because of the flavor palette.
If I had to guess, probably say that this is the black oxtail.
I'll probably give it like a 6.5. I feel like it's missing something. I just can't pinpoint it.
I would rate this
needs some
dish a 7, only because the meat could have been cooked a little longer. It's a little on the salty side and
Her average
no sides.
cook.
Having it all congealed together in one piece wasn't very easy to eat, so I'm gonna have to give it a 7.
20.5.
Today, I brought my gorigomtang. This is a traditional Korean oxtail soup. I prepared this by first washing all of the oxtail bones, then boiling them in a pot of water, then rendered out all the fat for the actual soup. This has been boiled for about 3.5 hours, just cracked pepper on top, as well as some sliced scallions. On the side, we have gakdugi, which is a type of Korean kimchi made with radishes, and we also have a little bit of rice on the side. Traditionally, you can add some aromatics to the pot as well when you're making the dish. We chose not to, just because that's kind of how I grew up doing it. But if you want to add aromatics, you can add half an onion, some sliced leeks, ginger I've seen before. I think my oxtail dish will win because it's definitely an oxtail dish through and through. I think that there's a good balance of savoriness, fattiness, and acidity. To me, this is like a slice of home.
Wow. Now that is interesting.
I like the little green onion garnish.
I love the presentation here. This looks more like elegant.
This looks more like a soup kind of thing.
We got rice.
I like the kimchi on the side. I'm hoping that they actually made it.
It looks like a heartening soup.
It is very tender. It falls right off the bone. Very basic, but it's very flavorful.
3 syllables, lackluster. Not a lot of flavor.
Cooked beautifully, comes straight off the bone. Very healing, very nurturing. It's clean.
Super fresh. Definitely on a sick day or on a cold day, I would definitely eat this right here.
The kimchi is really good.
This is delicious. I don't know what it is.
Judge.
It tastes like some kind of vegetable.
Definitely kimchi. I like the taste of that right there.
That
It got a
looked
nice
like
spice
raw
level
meat,
to it.
but
Definitely
now
rock with that.
he
I'd
cooked.
probably get more of the kimchi to go.
He moved his shit was
Wow. This is amazing.
The sticky rice is sticky.
Well done rice. It's nice and fluffy, like sushi grade rice. That's definitely Korean style.
Something I think they did really well was the actual cooking of the oxtails. It definitely does fall right off the bone.
There's not too much spices on it. It tastes good. It's like it's something that would just cleanse your whole body. It reminds you that, oh my God, food is healing.
The rice is perfectly tender. The oxtail perfectly falls right off the bone. The broth is very flavorful. Definitely something I would eat on a cold day or something like that.
So it wasn't bad. I think it could be better just with like a little bit more of a flavor palette in the actual soup. I think if I ordered this at a restaurant, I'd be a little disappointed.
There is not one thing you could have done better. This is perfect the way it is.
Yo, those are 2 different opinions. You cannot do that, bro. Whoever edited and made this video, nah, nigga, you knew what you was doing, bro. I'm seeing right through it. Yes, sir.
I've never seen this before.
Yes, sir.
Whoever made this made it with love.
I think what they can improve on this right here,
seeing
I am a
right
big
through it,
vegetable guy,
nigga.
so I think, they probably can add more of that in there.
Based on the sides and the broth, this is definitely Korean oxtails.
This is definitely Korean. You nailed this.
This is definitely a Korean dish, all the way.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say a 5. I just wanted more out of the soup.
I would definitely give this a solid 8.5.
I love it. They're getting a 9. I'm still keeping my 10 for my own.
Today, guys, I brought my oxtails.
Hey, let's get it,
For the
Rayo.
first process, the main ingredient, you
I
have
know already based on presentation. The other one, the first one, Jody, hers was a 7. The older colored woman was, to me, hers was a 6.5. The one right after, left, the one right before this, that one was a 7.7. And this one, based on presentation, I'm going to give this an 8.75. And no, this is not racist. I promise. It's not racist.
to make a really good green seasoning. So that means you take all your fresh herbs like your green onions and your bell peppers, your scotch bonnet, and you blend it down to come to a nice green paste. Let it sit in the refrigerator, let it do its thing, marinate inside the refrigerator. You can go ahead and take all your mise en place like your peppers, your onions, your garlic, your ginger. You want to slice them up. Set that to the side, and now you go ahead and take your oxtails. You don't want too much fat on your oxtails, so you got to trim off all that extra fat. Once you trim all that off, you take all your seasonings. I use all authentic Jamaican herbs, spices, all that on top of the oxtails, mix it all together. Then you go back into your refrigerator. That homemade green seasoning you made, you take that out, you take a big blob of that out, and you splash it in there until it's all evenly coated. The next step is you take your pot, put some hot oil in there, and you take some brown sugar. Then you throw your oxtails on top of that caramelized brown sugar. You take all your mise en place, throw that in there. You throw your beef broth in there. I did add carrots, and the most important part is your butter beans. They simmer for a nice 4 hours. And there you go. Bon appetit is ready to eat. I know the other contestants don't like my food. I think my oxtails gonna win because there's a lot of flavor to it. There's a lot of love in there.
Hey, that nigga looks
Very flavorful compared to what I brought.
Oh, wow. I think they're carrots. Looks like beans.
It's looking heavy on the seasonings. It almost is the color of jerk seasoning.
I can smell a lot of like aromatics, and yeah, they did render out a lot of fat.
Oh, perfect.
It's got some kick to it. A lot of tomato.
Hey, nigga, don't
I
hate.
didn't expect.
Oh, I love it. Delicious.
The meat is cooked perfect. Not too salty. Almost like there might be some like sweet pepper in the broth or something.
I think this is another really good way to prepare like oxtail in a soup. There's a lot more acidity to it compared to the oxtail soup that I made. And overall, it just feels like there's a lot of really good flavors at play here.
Extremely heartening. And the sauce is rich and flavorful.
Whenever
This would be
you
a
get
really
that
nice
without-
stew
as
for
a
like
chef, bro, I
fall
would be
weather,
shaking
which
in
we're
my
in right
boots.
now. I want to sit by a fireplace, have this, have a blanket on, but I need a roll.
You know, it's very fall off the bone. The meat's not even like ripping. It's just coming off in one piece. That's pretty impressive.
The oxtail is absolutely tender. It's juicy.
All right, I'm going to take another bite.
It showed me a really good way of how we can express flavors with oxtail. Very informative and educational. And I learned a lot from eating this thing.
I don't think there's anything they could have done better.
Based on the seasoning and the aromas that I'm picking up on, these are black oxtails.
With the heavy tomato-iness of the soup base itself, I would say it's probably not Korean oxtail.
I think this is black oxtails, honestly. There's some soulfulness about it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this a 7.
I think this is probably like a 9. The oxtail literally just dissolved.
Since 10 would be me, I will give it a 9.
Good job, bro. We black, nigga, we won.
I was calling you this group, so I already
Yeah,
knew I was
nigga,
winning.
we won, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Sorry, too late. All my shit delete. Why does it do that? If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to check out other videos. There's gonna be one to the right, and there's gonna be one to the left. Always remember. All right, you have an amazing day.